Good afternoon, I'm Kyle Simkins and you're watching MediaPlex live at 1. The clumsy thief may have struck again. Video surveillance shows a suspect parking outside the East End cash converters early Wednesday morning. He then proceeded to break the glass and take 2 televisions from the store. Anyone with information is asked to call Crime Stoppers at 519-258-TIPS. We were lucky enough to have LaSalle native and Super Bowl champ Luke Wilson in the studio yesterday. I sat down with him for an edition of 5 Minutes With. Luke, thanks for joining us here today.
Appreciate you having me.
How much has your life changed since you became a Super Bowl champion?
You know, a lot more media stuff and that kind of thing, but it's fun and it's a cool experience to me personally, and to have that attached to my name, a Super Bowl champion, is a pretty cool. It still hasn't really sunk in yet, so I can't complain about it at all.
There's so many people that have the athletic ability to make it in the NFL. Who instilled the work ethic in you to maintain it and stay in the NFL and get through Division I college?
I attribute a lot of that stuff to my dad, and actually now I say it, both my parents really, just the way I was raised and the upbringing I had. So I think it was really a big help for me.
It took 14 weeks, but you got your first NFL touchdown. Take us back to that.
It's a funny story actually, because it's a play action route, and kind of made things a little more difficult on myself, but it was pretty cool. As I was crossing the goal line, it was a pretty euphoric moment.
When do you get the ring?
We were told June, but again, I'm not 100% sure on that.
One more thing real quick. What's next for Luke Wilson?
Hopefully we can put together a dynasty at Seattle and keep winning and stacking up these championships.
All right, Luke, thanks for joining us. Congratulations on the win.
Thanks for having me.
Now on to weather. Today we will see some variable cloudiness with a high of -9. Tonight that temperature will drop to -11. Tomorrow those clouds will remain and the temperature will stay the same at -11. The Walkerville Theater is hosting its first play since its closure. Taylor Desjardins explains.
Old Walkerville Theater, located at 1564 Wyandotte Street East, is holding its first play after being reopened in August 2013. The theater has been an eyesore in the Walkerville area for quite some time now, and Mary Lambrose, the owner of Lorelei's Bistro, next door to the theater, wanted to make a change in the community, so she purchased the building.
My husband and I purchased the theater this summer, August actually, of 2013, with the intent of refurbishing and bringing it back to life. So the building itself was built in between 1918 and 1920. The official opening was September 20th, 1920. So we have 7 years to get this building in shape and be able to have a 100-year of celebration on this building, and hopefully we have the renovations done by then.
Inside the Burden is the first play that will be performed in the theater. It is a social justice play that will feature 9 storytellers who explain their journey to Canada through all their troubles and obstacles. The play has been directed by Chris Robideau, who is a social justice activist within the community. Cassandra Richardson, newcomer art project manager, is excited to be the first play at the theater since it reopened.
Well, it's pretty exciting for us to be at the old Walkerville Theater. When we heard that we were going to be the first play after its opening, that even became more of a motivation for us to want to really do a good job. It's a play to educate and to empower the youth that are going to be performing the play. So it's for them to sort of educate the community about refugee issues.
Lambrose said there is still a lot of work to do with the theater, but believes she is ready to bring in a performance.
It's a different kind of experience to have young people coming in with their first experience doing a play. We weren't really sure how much we were going to be ready for, but we've been able to really take it up a notch and get it ready.
Today is National Pink Day. People are wearing pink to symbolize anti-bullying awareness. You can join the Twitter conversation at #PinkDay. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Kyle Simkins, and you've been watching MediaPlex live at 1.